The Battle of Trenton is an American Revolution War fought between the U.S. colonies and the British. It happened the day after Christmas and was a very important battle. It boosted the morale of the U.S. colonies because they won. There were 896 men captured, and multiple people died of the British side. Only a couple of people got wounded, and a couple of people died for the U.S. U.S. generals in the Battle of Trenton. George Washington was born April 30th, 1789. He died on March 4th, 1797. He was a very important U.S. general in the American Revolution and was a very important figure of all the history of America. Nathanael Greene was born on August 7, 1742. He died on June 19, 1786 when he was 43 years old. He is buried in Johnson Square in Savannah, Georgia, in the USA. He was also a very important U.S. general in the American Revolution. British generals. Johann Rall was born in 1726 and died on December 26, 1776. He was best known for his command of the Hessian troops in Trenton, New Jersey, in the Battle of Trenton during the American War of Independence, and fought for the British. Today we are very lucky to have Connor Branson as a professional analyst of the American Revolution in an interview for us.
Took place the day after Christmas, December 26, 1776. The plan was to get the British when they did not expect it. It worked, and the Americans won the battle. Also, the famous picture of George Washington crossing the Delaware River was taken on that date.
The Battle of Princeton was a battle fought in the American Revolution on January 3, 1777. It happened in Princeton, New Jersey, and the result was an American victory. The commanders and leaders included George Washington and Hugh Mercer for the U.S., and Charles Mawhood and Charles Cornwallis for Great Britain.
That's it.
Hugh Mercer was a U.S. general in the Battle of Princeton, and he was born on January 17th, 1726. He died January 12th, 1777, in Princeton, New Jersey, at age 50. George Washington, as you already know, is a very important U.S. general. In fact, fought in the Battle of Princeton and New Jersey. He was also ended up being the first U.S. president, and is a very important general overall. Charles Mawhood was a British general in the Battle of Princeton. He was born on December 23, 1729, and died on August 29, 1780. He was in the years of service from 1752 to 1780, and served Great Britain in the British Army. He also served in many other wars, but he also served in the 7 Years' War, American Revolutionary War, New York and New Jersey campaign, and Philadelphia campaign, in the Great Siege of Gibraltar. Charles Cornwallis was born on December 31st, 1738, in London, Great Britain. He died October 5th, 1805, at the age of 66, in Kingdom of Guernsey. His nationality is British and was born in Britain. His children are Mary and Charles, and his spouse is Jemima Turkellin Jones. He is a very prestigious British general and eventually received the title of general. He served under the British East Company and British Army as well. His years of service are 1757 to 1805. His commands were in India and Ireland. He fought in the Battle of the 7 Years' War, American War of Independence, and the Irish Rebellion of 1798.
We are glad to have Peter Hart here as the most interesting man in the world.
Princeton took place on January 3rd, 1777. It took place in Princeton, New Jersey. The result was American victory. The generals and leaders for the American Army included George Washington and Hugh Mercer. For the British Army included Charles Mawhood and Charles Cornwallis. The casualties and losses for the U.S. were 30 men killed and 40 wounded. For the British, about 50 were killed and about 60 were wounded, but over 100 were captured. The commanders and leaders, the strength of the U.S. included 4,500 men and 35 guns. For the British included 1,200 men and only 9 guns. The attack strategy for the U.S. was sort of kind of sneak up on the British so they could attack them when they least expected it. Ended up working, and they overran the British to get a victory for the American, and a very important victory for the American Revolutionary War. Thank you.